Listen, if talking were money, this man would have been a billionaire. And that is exactly why he lost everything. I'm not exaggerating. This is one of those stories that makes you pause mid-sentence and go, yeah, maybe I should have kept quiet. So, there was this man everyone knew as the smartest guy in the room. Quick mind. Sharp tongue. Always had something to say. If you asked him the time, he'd explain how the watch was made, who invented time, and why your watch was wrong. People admired him at first. He sounded confident. He sounded powerful. And in a world where noise often looks like intelligence, that worked for a while. The problem was, he didn't just talk when it mattered. He talked when it didn't. He talked when silence would have paid him better. He talked about his plans. He talked about his wins. He talked about deals that weren't done yet. He talked about people who trusted him, to people who shouldn't have known anything. And every time he spoke, he felt important. Like control was flowing out of his mouth. But control doesn't live in noise. It lives in restraint. At some point, he landed an opportunity that could change his life. Big money. Big influence. The kind of chance people pray for quietly at night. All he had to do was wait. Observe. Move smart. But waiting felt like torture to him. So he talked. He told a friend, "Don't worry, I'm about to blow." He hinted to another, "Something huge is coming." He joked carelessly, shared details casually, and laughed like it was harmless. What he didn't realize was that not everyone listening was cheering. Some were calculating. Some were jealous. Some were patient enough to let him destroy himself. One loose conversation turned into a rumor. One rumor turned into suspicion. Suspicion reached the wrong ears. Suddenly, questions were being asked. Details didn't line up the way they should. Trust started cracking. And just like that, the opportunity vanished. Gone. No warning. No second chance. He tried to explain. He talked even more, thinking words could fix what words had broken. They couldn't. After that loss, things started unraveling fast. People stopped trusting him. Not because he wasn't smart, but because he wasn't safe. You see, wisdom doesn't always look like brilliance. Sometimes it looks like knowing when to shut up. He lost business partners who felt exposed. Friends who felt discussed. Allies who felt unsure what he'd say about them next. His mouth had become a liability. And the worst part, he didn't notice until it was too late. By the time he realized that silence is power, he had already given away his leverage. Every secret. Every advantage. Every edge. It's funny how life teaches lessons. Loudly, at first. Then painfully. This man didn't lose everything in one day. He lost it sentence by sentence. One unnecessary explanation. One extra detail. One joke that revealed too much. And here's the part that hits hard. Nobody betrayed him. Nobody set him up. He talked himself into ruin. See, talking too much isn't just about words. It's about ego. That need to be seen as smart. That itch to prove you know something others don't. That fear that if you stay quiet, you'll be forgotten. But the truth is, silence makes people curious. Noise makes them comfortable. When you say less, people lean in. When you say everything, they lean back. The strongest people in the room are rarely the loudest. They are watching. Listening. Choosing their moments like chess players. This man. He played checkers with his mouth open. And by the time he learned, the board was empty. So, if there's one thing to take from this story, let it be this. Not every thought needs a voice. Not every plan needs an audience. Not every win needs an announcement. Sometimes, the smartest move is silence. Because in a world full of noise, the person who knows when to stop talking is the one who keeps everything.